It looks good.
Good.
Hello, everybody.
What's
Welcome
up?
to Kibitz, and it's Mary here tonight with a very special Happily Ever After recap. First, I don't usually go live for my Happily Ever recap, so if I'm live, it's very special. We are covering episode 13. It wasn't over till it was over. And first, I want to introduce you guys to my co host for the night, Nathan. Hi, Nathan.
Hi, Mary.
Thank you for joining me. And
Thank you for so much for having me.
Nathan has his own YouTube channel. I'm going to put the link in the comments. I want all of you guys to subscribe to him. When you're done watching us live, you need to go subscribe to him. Now, the other handsome young man on my screen, you guys all recognize him. Okay. He is our favorite uncle, Uncle Marco. Thank you, Uncle Marco, for joining us.
You're
And
welcome.
this episode on Sunday,
Ah,
you brought people to tears. Nathan, wasn't that emotional watching Uncle Marco?
It was very emotional watching Uncle Marco. I really felt so bad in that moment for him.
So, Uncle Marco, tell me, when Gino told you that Jasmine was pregnant, what was the first thought that popped in your head?
let me think. Cheater.
So, before Gino told you that she was pregnant, how much did you know about what was going on in their relationship?
I didn't know nothing, honey. I didn't want to butt my head into Gino's business. I got 28 nieces and nephews like Gino, and all of them. So, this is just one guy.
Right, you can't keep track of all of them. Right, Nathan, huge
Right?
family. You can't
And
keep track
big
of all.
man, I didn't know he had 28. Wow.
Yeah, I got one sister, and she's the oldest now because Gino's dad passed away, Joe, right before we start filming all that crap. So I had to fill in. And uh yeah, Nino, and my sister is left. She's like 88. And me. And the other two are gone. So, it's like all of a sudden here we are on TV with all this. Jeez, oh man, Gino.
Were you the youngest out of your siblings? Were you the
Yes,
youngest?
ma'am.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am. I'm 73. Oh,
And you're the baby of the family.
I'm the baby.
Too funny.
Yeah.
So, Uncle Marco, what do you think about Dana and how Dana turned on Gino?
Yeah, that was my question.
How Dana what?
How Dana turned on Gino and he's all Team Jasmine.
Well, my beliefs on that, honey, are Dana's wife, Michelle, was real good friends with Jasmine, right?
Right?
So they were friends, and she felt sorry for her. Da 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 da. Gina ain't giving her no sex because she's yelling at him every day, and Michelle and Dana just went Team Jasmine. It divided our family for a little bit, but
You know,
we're working on getting back. And there ain't no girl, I think, from Panama come up here, invade my family for 3 or 6 months, and divide us.
right.
Come on, Dana, you got to jump on the ship. And Michelle, she was married in the family, but Michelle's family.
And Uncle Marco, I got a question too. Before Gina told you that Jasmine was pregnant, How much did you know about their open marriage prior to that?
Oh, I had heard, okay? I don't watch the show that much. So, I got that Roku TV crap. So I see it the next day or Gino posted or whatever. But yeah, I felt pretty bad about all that, man.
Mm.
It was horrible, right?
It's
She's
unfortunate.
pregnant by another guy?
Mm-hmm.
Hello? Can I get a towel or blow my nose? Hang on one second.
Yeah, go ahead. Don't worry. Don't worry. Yeah, that's a really good question,
Mm-hmm.
Nathan. Because
It's kind of real humid up here. I got a little sinus problem.
no,
All
don't
right,
worry.
guys.
Because Uncle Marco seemed really surprised. You seemed really surprised about everything.
Oh,
Mm-hmm.
yeah. I was flabbergasted. I was like, oh my God. I mean, she's pregnant by another guy, a random guy, like Gino said at the gym. That, I know what he went through because I talked to him. Okay. Earlier, after she was there about a month or so, I went over there and she always loved me, man. Every time I walked in the door, it's like, coochie, coochie. Here's Uncle Marco. Boom, boom, boom. I love you. You're the dad I never had. And, after the whole mess took off with the cheating and the math thing, man, my feelings were hurt, dude. Uncle dude to you.
So,
Let's talk about it.
so tell me more about Jasmine and you and your like father-daughter relationship.
Okay, so I meet her, right? I don't know if I can say this, but they wanted me to meet her straight out. Let me say straight out.
Okay,
Okay.
right.
So I met her on my terms before we went straight out. That's all I can say. So she was nice. Uncle Mark and your dad I never had. Ba 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 ba. I fell in love with her, dude. I mean, it was like it was a daughter I never had. Because, my relationship with my daughters, I went to Texas. It was bad here in Michigan, man. And I couldn't even find a job. So I had to go down and get in the medical field in Texas with building plastic injection molds, right? So I come back after 17 years. I made a firefighter down there. I was a stinking firefighter for a while, volunteered for 17 years, come back, get a relationship with the kids back again, 12 years with the grandkids.
Right,
All of a sudden, Jasmine comes in the picture.
right.
Oh, you're the dad I never had. I'm a little shaky with my relationship with the family and this and that, my kids, and my son's with me, now, but my daughter's it's a little shaky. Anyways,
Right.
huh? What?
Right. Right. So then since your relationship with your daughters were a little shaky,
And Jasmine says, "Oh, you're the dad I never had." See
right.
what I'm saying?
Jasmine took
A
advantage.
deaf man would have heard me. A blind man would have seen me.
Right.
And
Jasmine
Uncle
took advantage of your vulnerability, Uncle Marco.
and Uncle Marco, you did a really nice thing. I rewatched Gina and Jasmine's wedding when you walked Jasmine down the aisle, and she was so delighted to see you, to have you walk her down the aisle.
Yeah, it was a fun thing, man. Hang on, I'm sorry, guys.
Oh, don't
Holy
worry.
crap! This thing don't work. Okay, let me do this. All right. Yeah. You're
That was
right,
very
Nate.
nice of you to step up and walk her down the aisle, like Nathan said.
Well, I know, but she had me buffaloed, I think, Mary. I don't know. And that's why I felt so hurt after, you know, all the bull crap that they went through. My Lord have mercy.
Did Jasmine ever reach out to you personally?
Hell no. I reached out to her. I called her.
Okay, and what happened?
No answer. I text her, no answer. Bye. See ya. Wouldn't want to be, I guess. So whatever. I don't
That's
care.
horrible. The least she could
Yeah.
have done is responded to your text.
Yeah,
So
she could have said, "Hey, kiss my butt" or something, right?
fuck off, right? Something,
Right, Nathan? Hell
Right.
yeah.
Right.
you know, acknowledge it,
Something.
you
Just give me
know.
something. Give me something.
Give me something. Right.
Also,
You guys are the best.
I'm sure Nathan will agree with me. Your idea of Gino writing everything down and getting all of his feelings out, that was fucking great.
That was great because
Actually, that was my great nephew, Gino's nephew, Anthony's idea.
yeah.
All right.
Hmm.
And I put the gasoline on top of that one. So, he was a state champion wrestler in
Wow.
Michigan for John Glenn High School. And then he went to Ohio and he was the best wrestler out of state champion everywhere, man.
Wow.
Anthony. Yeah. The other, he was in the clip with us there. He's a big dude, man.
So did
He's my
Anthony
great
tell you?
nephew.
Did
Huh?
Did Anthony tell you what happened at Dana's birthday party with Jasmine and Natalie?
Oh, yeah. I'm sorry about that.
Right? Natalie did not
Thank God
deserve
I wasn't there. Thank God I wasn't there
Hmm.
that.
because I would have went to jail.
Oh yeah.
I felt so bad for Natalie in that moment. She did not deserve that. And
Not at all.
and how
You're exactly right.
and my question with that is that Dana and Michelle knew that Gino was bringing Natalie. Why would they invite Jasmine and Matt in that moment? Just
Hey, I don't know. I really don't know about that. And I went to go to that party, okay?
hmm
And I got rejected.
Wow.
what?
Who
Yeah.
rejected you?
Listen, we'll talk about that at a later date, at a
You
later time.
You got it. That's for another video, like I like to say.
We'll talk about that at a later date, at a later time, because it put a wedge right in front of all of us. And then I went over to Gino's. Yeah, okay, you don't even want to know. If this television show, that I like it and it's cool and all that stuff and everything and being on TV. I was on TV for 10 years. Back in the 70s, I played the drums at the church, right? I don't care about TV. I told them, I said, Dave, I don't give a crap about your TV show. I've been on TV. Oh, Uncle Michael, we need you. Ooh, woo, woo, woo. Yeah, okay. That's good. But let's do it right. And they did it. The producers, I'll tell you what, they're the nicest people in the world. It's not scripted. And that's all I do is ask us questions, just like you guys are doing.
Right.
So, a lot of people say, oh, you got actors now, all these people. No, it's not. It's
They-
like my opinion, and that's the way I think and feel.
Mhm.
All right.
That was my thing because I never pull the scripted card when I talk about these shows because I do know some of it, like, the producers may have to egg something on more, but a lot of people I've talked to said that it's actually real. Like, they're actually really going through all of this.
Yeah, it is. They come in your house and you're like, okay, let's do it. Uh-oh.
I'm still here.
We're still here.
All right, let me go back.
I'm still here.
I hit something wrong. Shit. I got you.
I'm here.
Hello.
We're here. We're here. We're here.
All right.
Okay, we didn't go nowhere. We didn't go
All
nowhere.
right, guys. Yeah. It's not scripted. It's not scripted at all. The producers are the nicest people in the world.
That's good.
They are. And that's all they do is ask you questions.
Yeah.
So, it's kind of really weird to be on TV.
So, Uncle Marco, how do the fans treat you?
What's that?
How do the fans treat you? What kind of messages do you get?
I don't have no fans. The only fans I got is my dog and my son. That's it.
Uncle Marco Mary's a big fan.
Yeah, grandkids, to hell with them,
Like, excuse me, you don't have any fans? You have two sitting right here in front of you.
Yeah, I'm a fan now.
Right. Yeah, okay.
You have a whole audience of fans right now watching you. You have tons of fans.
Wow.
We all love Uncle Marco.
Listen, I don't really care about the fans. I really don't. I love everybody and spread love and all that. But I'm not trying to be popular or nothing off of this show. I just want to be me. And the only thing that I can say about me is I might be going back to church and playing the drums.
There you go.
Again.
Oh.
I played with Phil Driscoll, right?
Yes, you told me.
Yeah. And I've been all over the United States playing them. And I would love to get back into it, honey, because that's my, lost passion or something. I don't know.
Right. I know.
So,
I know what you mean. I know. But
yeah.
Marco, all you have to do is just be yourself, and everybody loves you.
Well, that should scare most people away.
No, it doesn't.
No.
So, Uncle Marco, did you see or hear about the scene where Gino was adding up all the money he spent on Jasmine?
Yes, I did.
Tell me what you think.
Well, $75,000 is a lot of money.
It is.
And let me tell you what I think. He knew what he was getting into. So what? Chalk it up as a loss and send her back to Panama.
Now, is he expecting Jasmine to pay him back all of that $70,000, or is he just doing this out of spite?
No, he sent her a bunch of money. She sent it back. It's been going back and forth, dude. Nobody knows the real story, but I do. And he don't owe her a dime. Yeah, that's the way it is. I'm sorry.
And like you said,
he don't owe her nothing.
What he was getting into, right?
What's that?
He should have known what he was getting into, right, Uncle Marco?
That's exactly right, Mary. You're right.
Mm-hmm.
It takes two to tango, right?
Right.
So, they wanted to have fun, be on the show, and hopefully my wish with them was to bring peace in that relationship and just let them get along. She wasn't having it, man. Oh my Lord, have mercy. My nephew Gino is difficult. He's got his quirks, right? But this lady, in my opinion, my humble opinion, is like over the freaking top. She has a personality disorder, I think. What do you think?
One day she seems really nice and sweet and everything, and the next minute she's just going crazy. Like
Yeah.
I remember the Last Resort tell-all when her and another cast member got into it, and she threw a shoe at him. You know.
Hey, dude, Nathan, Rob was exactly right.
He was.
She's a freaking whore.
Uncle Marco loved that scene.
Oh my
Uncle Marco called me when he saw
Let's
that scene.
talk about it. Let's talk about it.
Oh my God.
Rob wasn't wrong, right, Uncle Marco?
Oh my God, Mary. Lord have mercy on all of us.
So, Nathan, go ahead. I'm sorry.
Go ahead, Nate.
I was just gonna say, in that situation, Jasmine should have been escorted out of the studio that day. Because
it looked like I seen a couple out clips of it. It looked like they took care of the situation. Security, everybody. Thank God I wasn't there.
Mm-hmm.
I would have went to jail that day. Man.
Yeah.
I got a fuse about that long.
Mm-hmm.
And you're messing with my nephew, or that's it. So Mary knows. You guys know. Nobody messes with family.
Right.
Uncle Marco, that is how us Italians are. We have short fuses and do not mess with the people we love.
Don't take my kindness for weakness.
Yes. So, Uncle Marco, what do you think about Jasmine and Matt moving to Florida? She finally got what she wanted, right?
Yeah. Nice. I seen her on the beach the other day on a video or something, and she's a vegan, right? And she was eating ribs like
ribs.
There was no damn tomorrow. My Lord. She got a bite of them ribs. She was eating them down, dude. Yeah, vegan my ass.
And for the record, Uncle Marco, I did my research. One of my close friends has been a vegan for like 30 something years. And I asked her about a vegan eating those, ribs on the beach. And she said she would have puked her brains out. It would have been coming out of both ends, put it that way.
Wow.
If she truly didn't eat meat for 15 years and sat there and ate those ribs like that, it would have been.
That's all I can say, Mary, is she likes the meat and she's going to get it somewhere. Right, Nathan? Right? Am I right or am I wrong?
You're right.
She likes the meat. She likes the meat. I don't know where she's getting it, but whatever. You guys are cool, man. You guys are the best, man.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Nice meeting you, Nathan.
Nice meeting you too, Uncle Marco.
God bless y'all.
God bless you too.
I just want to ask you one more thing.
Oh no.
When you
not again.
When you started crying, okay, when you said you felt violated and you started crying, I want to know what you were feeling.
Now you got to get me there, huh?
I'm sorry.
All right. Let me go back.
Okay.
I was feeling like I had a niece, a beautiful niece, and somebody that needed to be loved and never had a dad. And she told me I was a dad she never had and all that crap, right? She hadn't been believing it, honey. So I'm like flying like 18 million uh, miles above the clouds because my relationship with my daughters are, here we go. And then the downfall with the cheating and the pregnancy. That's why I felt violated.
And we
We
don't
we
blame her.
felt we don't blame you. We felt so bad in that moment.
Can
We
you
felt
hear
so
me?
bad.
Can you
Yes,
Yes,
hear me?
yes,
yes.
You hear what I'm saying?
yes,
Mm-hmm.
yes.
Yeah, it was hurtful. Very hurtful. So whatever.
It's a learning experience.
Yep.
You get stronger from it.
Hey, guess what?
What?
Spread love.
Yes,
That's it.
Yes,
Spread
absolutely.
love.
exactly.
Absolutely. Thank you.
Just like Santana, my favorite group. Spread love.
Spread love.
Yes, yes.
That's it.
Fuck
Look
Jasmine.
them up. Google them. Google them.
You heard the episode
Santana,
though?
baby.
Fuck Jasmine.
You fucker. I ain't fucking
I
that
don't
bitch.
want to fuck her. I mean, literally fuck her.
No.
Metaphorically fuck Jasmine.
Hey, that's
That's
all I can say, honey, is God bless her. And I hope that she'll get the help she needs and go back to Panama, take care of her other two kids,
Thank you.
and be a mom to the new kid. Hello?
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
That's what I got to say. That's me.
There you go.
So
Nathan, do you have any other questions for Uncle Marco before we let him go?
come
I,
on,
I,
Nathan. Fire one out here, buddy.
I love it there, question marker, but you God bless you, Uncle Marco. We felt your pain in that moment. We really
Oh,
did, and
oh,
we are so sorry that this happened and everything, and we are praying for your family and stuff.
it's not, I'm not a victim, dude. I'm just, I never expected all this crap with the TV stuff, dude. I
Mm-hmm.
never did. I was on TV 5 years playing the drums earlier in the 70s at the church, and they called me, and me and Gino had an interview, the initial interview, and I guess they fell in love with me or something. And Gino, and he said, we're on TV, but Jasmine called. It wasn't us. Okay.
Wow.
Okay. Uncle Marco, you're frozen, but I can still hear you. And now I think I lost you.
Yeah, I think we lost them now.
Okay. Let's give him another minute. Okay. Let's see if he comes back. If not, that was great.
That was
Always
he
love
was
Uncle
a
Marco.
delight. He was a delight.
Yes, wasn't he? And he gave us the inside of what he was really thinking and feeling,
Mm-hmm.
and a little background about Jasmine and stuff like that. I always love having him on,
Mm-hmm.
and he is quite a character.
Yeah.
If he hops back on, we'll wrap up with him.
Mhm.
But do you want to start recapping the episode? And
Yeah.
let's start with
Check.
Lauren, and Alex and Yara and Jovi and yeah.
Yes.
So Nova, Lauren's friend, is a real shit stirrer.
She is.
That's all I have to say. She
Mm-hmm.
loves to stir the pot, and Lauren is a people pleaser, so it's really easy to put bugs in her ear. Do you
Mm-hmm.
agree that she's a people pleaser?
It seems like it. Yeah.
Yeah, she just kind of goes with the flow, like
Mm-hmm.
it seems like she doesn't have much of a backbone. So, Noga is, telling Lauren, oh, for Elizabeth to bring that up at Yara's launch party, that was a really dirty move. These are just really dirty people. And
Mm-hmm.
all I wanted to yell at the TV was, Noga, mind your own fucking business.
Right. Yeah, she had her little 15 minutes of fame in that first episode when she flipped out on Andre. And rightfully so. You know, I'm not a huge fan of Andre, but you know, this what confuses me about this is that like they're going back and forth with this. But with Lauren, she's not letting it go. She keeps bringing up Elizabeth this, Elizabeth that. Elizabeth broke my heart. Oh, but Elizabeth talked about me and my husband and all that. But so what is she doing?
Right, exactly. Exactly. So, Uncle Marco is back.
Okay.
Hey,
Hi.
I got your back. Bye. I dropped the damn phone.
It's okay. It's okay.
I'm
I
sorry.
want to thank you so much.
Oh, wait a minute. You gotta meet my girl.
Okay. Let's
Nyla. Quiet. Quiet. My Lord. All right. What do you need?
go. Okay. I just want to say thank you. It's
Thank
always,
you.
Thank
it's
you.
always a
Thank you,
pleasure.
Thank you, Uncle Marco. It was very nice meeting you. You're amazing, man.
Nah, I'm just a little guy I'm a big chicken with no feathers, man.
Uncle Marco, we all love you. I'll talk to you soon, okay?
All right, Nathan, it was my pleasure.
Thank you.
God bless y'all.
God bless you.
Okay,
Bye.
talk to you soon, Uncle Marco. Love you.
Thanks.
Okay. I love him. That's all I have to say.
I see it. I see
love
it.
Uncle Marco. So Lauren was very conflicted about this trip.
Mhm.
But she said she needed the mom and dad time with Alex. So
Mhm.
she's gonna go on the trip. Yara is using this trip as the opportunity to get her friends to make up because
Mhm.
he wants to show Jovi that she has a support system in Miami because now suddenly Jovi wants to move back to New Orleans. What is it with the storyline with every couple having the moving back home story?
Yeah, it's just the real irony of it because
Right.
I understand for once I understand Yar's perspective because she did say a couple weeks ago living in Miami she does have a little bit more of a Ukrainian culture there than she did in Louisiana. You know, when she was living in Louisiana, she was just miserable, complaining and all that. Now it's the other way around. Jovi's not really happy in Miami, and I would have thought that since Jovi's like a party type guy, he would love Miami. So I'm kind of surprised it's not like.
Right? I mean, everything at his fingertips. You would have thought he would have, loved it. But
Mm-hmm.
so let's talk about Yara's airport fashion choices. And she actually said on her Instagram story that was her backup outfit, that her first outfit she wanted to wear to the airport, she spilled coffee on it.
Oh my goodness.
So that hideous outfit was her backup outfit.
Oh my goodness.
And you got to give, Yara and her fashion.
Mm-hmm.
So the resort was gorgeous.
It was.
They're in the bar, they're having drinks, starting off the trip. And Jovi's like, I have tequila and games in the room. And it's like, okay, Jovi, what kind of games are we talking about?
Right. And the pillow talk, I remember a pillow talk they were saying when someone says they got tequila and drinks and games that's not usually good.
Right, exactly. Like, are we talking about a Amani Matt Annie party? Like, what are we doing? Like, well, what's going on here? So first they play Never Have I Ever,
Mm-hmm.
and then Lauren was the winner,
Mm-hmm.
and then they were talking about piercings and when they were younger and what they looked like when they were younger.
Mm-hmm.
Lauren looked exactly the same as she did in high school, basically.
Yeah.
I don't understand why she got all that work done because she still looks exactly the same as she did.
I didn't see much of a difference after her little mommy makeover last year.
Yeah. I don't get it. So so Jovi basically says that Yara's childhood pictures are ugly.
that was so wrong on so many levels. Like
Talk
you,
to me.
oh my goodness, because now, Jovi and Yara's relationship to me is just always been little cringe. When we first met Jovi and Yara, like Yara always got on my nerves. She always was just whining and complaining, and then she always would say like this, "I hate you, Jovi. I'm taking me and Mila back to Ukraine and all that." She would always do that, and it would just make me cringe and everything.
Right.
And
Right.
And my issue with Jovi, he's so nonchalant about like her feelings and everything. And he just like brushed it off like it's nothing. Now, fast forward to this, how are you going to say that your wife was basically ugly back in the day? And they show pictures of her, and she did not look ugly. She
No,
actually still looked beautiful.
exactly. She did still look beautiful. She doesn't look like she does not look like she looks like today.
Mm-hmm.
She's still beautiful.
Yes.
And not for nothing, Jovi is not one to be talking about looks.
Right. And she said that. She was like, "You're not all that special either."
Exactly. So yes, Jovi is not one to talk about looks, and that was pretty messed up.
That
That
was. I lost so much respect for Jovi, and I'm like, because and Yara said that she had to go through all kinds of therapy, with her looks and everything, and he knows that she's sensitive when it comes to that kind of thing. Actually, any woman would be sensitive when you're talking about their looks. Like he should have definitely known better. I understand that's his wife, and he feels like he could say that, but not on national TV and not in a group setting.
right. Yes, I know exactly. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I felt really bad for Yara.
Mm-hmm.
I got her anger. I mean, like you said, she's annoying and cringe a lot of the time.
Mm-hmm.
But this time,
Yeah.
she was allowed.
Yeah, she was allowed, and
Yeah,
she actually handled that well, because back in the day she used to like smack him and like or pour a drink on him. I remember at the last resort she poured a
yes,
drink on him and stuff. So she actually did handle that well. But
right. Yeah, she did. She actually did handle that well. Let's talk about not handling things well. Darcy and Georgie. Okay. First, I want to talk about the guy walking over the hot coals.
Oh my god.
Yeah, exactly. That was my reaction too. I was like, what the heck is going on here? And then Georgie tried to do it without
Mm-hmm.
dropping Darcy. Okay. Like typical shit show when it comes to Darcy.
Mm-hmm.
So, all I have to say in summary, Stacy is a shit stirrer.
Mm-hmm.
Stacy needs to stay in her own corner and shut the fuck up.
Mm-hmm.
Darcy and Stacy feed off of each other,
They did.
always have, always will.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Florian is smart. He just sits in the corner and shuts the fuck up and doesn't say a word.
Oh, now he does. Now he does. I'm sorry. I'm popular opinion, Barry. I'm not a fan of Florian either.
Oh, you're not a fan of Florian? I like Florian.
I know. I know.
I do. But tell me what you think about Florian.
You know, he. I think it's just the way he looks like he's always mad all the time. He looks like he's always angry, like he wants to hurt somebody, and he just doesn't seem really like happy. He doesn't act like he's fully in love with Stacy. And then at that last resort tell when he flipped out on the therapist, I thought that was disrespectful. Everybody was clapping for him, saying, "Yeah, you're right, Florian." I wasn't. I thought that was very disrespectful what he did, and was just like screaming at him and then walking off and like and really embarrassing Stacy in that moment.
Right.
I just never been a fan of him. He just doesn't seem like he's happy at all with anything.
Do you think Georgie is happy? Does Georgie seem happy to you?
I like Georgie better, but he has a wife that is just a little bit. It's just a little bit much.
Yeah,
Clear.
a little bit much. No, a lot of bit much.
A lot much.
Okay, a lot of bit much. I don't even know how that argument started.
Me either.
Honestly,
Me either.
and I watched the episode like 3 times to be honest, and I still can't figure out like
he
went from packing to, oh, you just used me for your passport and your papers, and
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, what the hell?
And it's all because he just wanted. Since he's now back in Bulgaria for the first time in 13 years, he wants to like kind of like stay here a little bit longer to be with his family, because I think this trip was like a little eye opener for him that maybe I should be around my family a little bit more and not be gone for 13 years and stuff. So he was talking about wanting to possibly get like either a vacation home or apartment or something here. So when he does come back, they have a place to stay and everything. And Darcy and Stacy just went off on him because of that.
I mean, you would have thought the guy just announced that he had a whole nother family on the side or something.
Mm-hmm.
But the way that they were acting, and I don't get it why Darcy is always accusing Georgie of lying, keeping things from her, not being transparent. And then Georgie says when he tries to be open and honest with her, she overreacts or twists.
Exactly.
So
exactly. Yeah, because even this case, because he said he didn't really want to say much, but because he knew that he'll get this reaction and everything. And then, as you said, when he tries to talk to her, she just flips out and just assumes the worst.
Yes, assumes the worst. That is absolutely correct, because that's what she does all the time. And I can imagine how exhausting it is for Georgie having to defend himself all the time.
Mm-hmm. I was cracking up when he said that you hadn't told both Darcy and Stacy that they have no money.
Oh yes,
I lost it.
I lost it. I lost it. And Florian sitting in the corner sparking. I lost it. You spent all your money shopping. You have your money.
Burn.
And you know it's true. You know it's true.
It is true.
They spent all their money shopping and on plastic surgery.
Mm-hmm. Because every time someone says something, they have to go back to Turkey to get another procedure done.
Right. So I also felt bad for Georgie when he was telling his sister.
Yeah, that was
going on. Yeah, because it's embarrassing. Nothing.
It is.
And I felt bad for Georgie, and I felt bad for his sister too, because his sister must be like, what kind of relationship is my brother in?
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, that was just that was really fucked up.
Yeah, it was. And they're another couple that just makes me cringe, and I have a hard time even covering them because of just the way how Darcy always be acting.
I know. I agree with you 100%. I agree. And now, speaking of another couple who is hard to cover because of how she's acting, Julia and Brandon.
Oh Lord. Listen, when we first met Brandon and Julia, I've always been on Julia's side. I was always on Julia's side. I think like she got the raw end of the stick when she came in for her 90 days, being treated the way she was on that farm and everything. I was Team Julia the whole way through. And then when they finally got out, and then coming from the last resort into now, I'm just like Julia, she chill out now for real.
Right? Julia needs to take a chill pill big time.
Mm-hmm.
Everything bothers her. Everything is a problem. Everything annoys her. I mean, like, girl, take a chill pill, please.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm sorry, I agree with Brandon when he says that he feels like nothing he does is good enough.
Right. It seems that's all it is. Brandon did everything he was supposed to out of this deal. He got her parents here, and that's not easy to do, especially in this day and time. He got her parents here. They had that second wedding in Miami on the beach and everything. And Julia still want to do extra.
Right. Like, where did this trip idea come from?
Mm-hmm.
Like, it literally seems she pulled it out of her ass. Okay, now we need to travel all over the world. And then maybe I'll think about having a baby.
Mm-hmm. And didn't they just get back from like traveling? Weren't they in Tokyo and Hawaii?
That was actually after they filmed this. So they filmed this, and then they went on their little trip. Yes, they went on their little Asia tour. But then shortly after they got back, that's when they made the announcement she
That's
was
what she's
pregnant.
pregnant. And one thing that always confuses me is just how long is the from filming to when they air, because these timelines are just never adds up.
Okay, I could tell you that this season of Happily Ever After was it started to film late August, early September. And
Okay.
filming was August, September, October, November, and then they did some what they call pickup scenes
Mm-hmm.
in the beginning of January.
Oh, okay.
Yep. So it's usually about almost a year
Mm-hmm.
from the time they film from when it's on TV.
Mm-hmm. So basically, they every I've noticed like every time a spinoff is airing, they're filming the next season spinoff. Like maybe right now they're already filming next year's Happily Ever After right
Exactly.
now. Okay.
Exactly. Yeah. hmm Exactly. So, yeah. So Julia and Brandon are arguing over this dumb trip,
Mm-hmm.
and Julia basically takes off with her parents to go to New York so her parents could go back to Russia. And
Mm-hmm.
she keeps telling Brandon that he needs to think about what he wants to do next. And I'm thinking, no, Julia, you need to think about what you want to do next,
Mm-hmm.
because Brandon is going to get fed up with your shit and he's going to walk away from you.
Right. Point blank.
Like,
Mhm.
girl, like you said, Nathan, she needs to take a chill pill.
Yeah, she's putting way too much pressure on herself. Like, and even like she has an issue with Brandon's parents, and we all do. They are over the top. Like Ron and Betty, especially Betty, is a little bit much. But in the last couple of weeks, I understand Ron and Betty's perspective on it, because even Julia's parents are saying that this is not a good idea, especially for them to sell her apartment in Russia, like to pay for this trip. Like, what are we doing?
Right.
Why? Like, why?
I know. Like, why is this trip so important to you all of a sudden?
Mm-hmm.
Where did you come up with this idea, Julia?
Mm-hmm.
And then she acts like having kids is the end of your life.
Right.
It's not. It's a different stage.
It changes you. It changes. Your life changes, but it
Right.
doesn't.
But
It's
it's
not
not
ending.
the end of the world as you know it. Like, come on,
Exactly.
Julia. I feel like she's like dramatic. Like when they had the scene in the carnival and they were, walking around the carnival, and
Mm-hmm.
she tells Brandon, "Oh, you see how nice this is not having kids with us." And Brandon's like, "Well, it'll be different, having kids with us."
Mm-hmm.
Just like Julia has such a negative perspective on things. Like,
Right. I don't understand that. I think her and Brandon will make good parents. Actually,
yes, yes, I do.
I just can't wait to see like what made the switch finally for them to actually try and I hope they actually show her like actually becoming pregnant basically before the tell all,
Right,
because I want to know like what really changed her mind
right,
basically, and how
exactly.
how we end up to where we're at right now.
Right. And did she have the surgery?
Yeah,
Was
the
this just
surgery.
something that just naturally happened, like out of the blue?
Mm-hmm.
But you know how sometimes couples say when you finally stop trying, it happens. So
Mm-hmm.
was it that kind of a situation with them? Yeah. So I really would like to see what happened
Right.
with that. So, or is there anything else that you want to get into about this season that has gotten under your skin?
Yes. One, what's going on with Tiger Lily and Adnan? One, where have they been?
Yeah, that's a good question. That's a really good question. And I believe that at the time they just didn't film enough scenes with them, that they just have to stretch it out. Kind of like with um Michael and Angela when they were on Happily Ever After.
Mm-hmm.
Remember, they didn't come in until like episode 10,
Mm-hmm.
like halfway through, and everyone kept saying, "Where's Michael and Angela? Where's Michael and Angela?" That's what I think is going on with Tiger Silly and Adnan,
Mm-hmm.
because I think that they filmed 90 Day Fiance and Happily Ever After all in one shoot, if you know what I mean. So
Mm-hmm.
they're trying to stretch.
because at the before the 90 tell all with Tiger Lily Adnan, they already had the baby and
Right.
everything, and she wasn't Muslim and at that tell all, and then we go switch over here to Happily Ever After, and we're filming now. We're seeing Adnan arriving to America, him arguing with her, and then them having the baby. But excuse me, I Tiger Lily and Adnan, they're the ones that just really got under my. It's mostly Adnan. He gets under my skin. I understand the Muslim culture. We've seen a lot of the Muslim men over the years, like Nicole Mahmoud
Right.
and
Yes.
the Eva Muhammad's and everything.
Right.
I understand their culture and everything, but it's really scary, like the way especially with At and how he treats Tiger Lily, because he's yelling, he's controlling. I don't know why she defends him on social media a lot, which, okay, that's nice. You're supposed to defend your husband. I understand that, but they don't understand how, like, they're really getting a bad edit, because every week I had grilled at and just on the way. My thing is like, okay, the big thing, I guess, like a big thing in the Muslim culture is that, like, okay, like if they're at a doctor's office and they have a male doctor, the husband has to be in the room or
Right.
something like that. My question with that is, like, okay, say me and Tiger Lily were working on a project together and it was something very, very important. Like, say we actually were saving somebody's life, and it just had to be me and her and everything. And we're on a time frame.
Right.
Does Adnan have to be there and everything? I'm not worried about, like, doing anything like wrong with Tiger Lily. I'm going to be focused on the project and saving somebody's life.
Right.
How would Adnan react to that? Will he still make a big fuss, or he needs to be in there to see that, or not, or and we're in the time.
In my opinion, from what we've seen from him on TV, yes, he would make a big fuss and demand to be in there. He wouldn't give a fuck about the time limit. Time is of the essence. He wouldn't care any of that shit, because his ego. That's what it. See, that's the other thing with Adnan. It's not only that he's Muslim, in my opinion, is that his ego comes in the room before he does. You know what I mean? Him and his ego are two separate things. So it's a combination of the Muslim tradition and practices and Adnan's ego,
Right.
which makes him horrible and dangerous, in my opinion. Not somebody you can call a horrible person. Not Andre.
Yeah.
Andre's just a dick.
Yeah.
Andre is just a dick. Adnan, you can call the horrible person, in my opinion.
And again, I'm not I would never disrespect anybody's religion or culture, right, or anything. But I think Adnan just, like, even his mom said that he's not supposed to really be acting the way he be acting.
Yes, she did. Oh, yes, she did. And that is ego. That is ego. That is him thinking that he's better because he's a man. He could get away with things because he's a man. And Tiger Lily, who said she left her ex-husband because he was controlling, found herself another one half her age. But on top of that, I think his age has a lot to do with it too.
Yes.
Because he's a 24-year-old cocky motherfucker on top of that.
One thing I realized in the 90-day universe, we do have a lot of age gap relationships and stuff.
Yes.
And I just find it really ironic. Like, okay, like the older American women that are on the show, they are really huffing and puffing over a young foreign guy. If it was a young American guy, they'll pull the you're young enough to I'm old enough to be your mother card and everything. But they huff and puff over the young foreign guy. We see it a lot with the age gap relationship.
Yes, we do.
That really just confuses me about some of these couples and what I see over the years.
Right. Yes, that is very true. That is so true. So, Nathan, thank you so much. I
Thank
had
you so much,
so
Mary.
much fun tonight. This
I
was
did too. This was amazing.
so much fun. We're gonna do it again because we know we're on episode 13. We have like 10 more episodes left
Ugh.
for the season. So we're
I,
definitely gonna do this again.
I tell you what, the happily ever after is the last on my list out of all of the spinoffs, because none of the couples are happy. Out of all these couples, who's the happiest couple? Elizabeth and Andre?
Yeah, I know. None of them are happily ever after right now.
Kara and Guillermo are breaking up. Gina and Jasmine and their mess and everything.
Right.
Uh,
Julie
Tiger and Lily,
and Brandon are not
Brendan,
happy. They're
they're
not
not
happy right
happy.
now.
Mm-mm.
Like on TV, they're not happy. Like, who's happy on TV right now? No one.
Mm-hmm. Nobody. Maybe
Nobody.
you can make a slight argument for Lauren and Alexi.
Right? Exactly.
so,
Right? A slight argument. A slight argument.
so,
Well, thank you so much, Nathan.
thank you so much, Mary.
Everybody for watching us. Thank you, everybody in the live chat. I greatly appreciate you all. And thank you, Uncle Marco. We
That
love Uncle Marco.
we do. We love Uncle
If
Marcus.
you guys are tuning in halfway through and you missed Uncle Marco, go back to the beginning. Okay, trust me, it's worth it. Okay,
It is.
thank you everybody for watching and have a good night. See you all next time.
Hi, everyone. Thank you.